Good evening. Our top story tonight, an update in the investigation into an officer whose K9 died after being left inside of a hot car last year.
After more than a year of investigating, the Salt Lake County District Attorney has decided not to file charges against that officer, but did point out systematic failures within Utah Department of Corrections.
KSL investigator Courtney Johns has been following the case from the very beginning. Joins us now with the latest on this report. Courtney, what'd you find?
Yeah, Mike, 3.5 hours. That is how long the district attorney believes the K9 Loki was left inside a vehicle. That happened back on July 13th, 2023, and weather data shows Salt Lake City hit 97 degrees during that time the dog was inside the vehicle. Now, the DA says he cannot press charges in part because he does not believe the officer's behavior met the legal standard for recklessness. He says the officer parked the vehicle in an area where Loki would have been placed in a kennel, and investigators believe he did not realize Loki was still in the vehicle. However, it's worth noting that the officer refused to be interviewed. The DA also reported that this vehicle had a heat alert system, and this system is really interesting. It would open all the windows and turn on a fan as well as the car if it hit a certain temperature. But here's the thing, it was turned off. The investigation also found that the Department of Corrections did not train their officers on how to use this equipment. A spokesperson for the department told us the responsibility for this lies at the very top. So we asked if anyone else is facing discipline for what happened, given no officers were trained on this life-saving equipment.
To my knowledge, there are no other people that could be looking at specific discipline in this action. As you know, the department has recently gone through a transition at the administration level. Can't answer for decisions and functions that took place prior to, other than to say we are committed moving forward to taking the appropriate steps.
That being said, the department is adjusting their policies, including mandatory training and daily check-ins on that heat alert system. As for the officer, we are told an internal disciplinary committee could make a decision within a few weeks to a few months. And we are also in the process of appealing some records request denials involving this case. But today, the Department of Corrections told us that since the DA has released his findings, they plan on releasing their information to us shortly. So we're going to update you as soon as we receive that information. Back to you.
Yeah, looking forward to those reports. Thank you much, Courtney.